All right, let's get right into it. Today, we are breaking down the exact playbook for how to create social media ads using just AI. And not just any ads, but ads that are ridiculously profitable. If you've been wanting to tap into AI for your brand, you are definitely going to want to stick around for this.
So, how profitable are we talking about? Well, a single ad campaign using the exact method we're about to walk through pulled in $5,000. And here's the part that's just wild. That happened in under 72 hours. So we're not just talking about creating ads, we're talking about doing it with unbelievable speed and efficiency.
Okay, so step one, and this is probably the most important step of the whole process, you have to create your digital persona. Think of this as the consistent face of your brand. If you don't get this right, none of the other stuff works, because this is the foundation for making your AI believable.
And this quote from the source material just hits the nail on the head. You know that feeling when you can just tell something is AI? A lot of the time, it's because the person in the ad looks different from one scene to the next. It completely shatters the illusion. Consistency is everything if you want it to feel authentic. Now, here is a major pro tip. To avoid those kind of weird, distorted, funky-looking AI faces, you need to start with a photo of a real person. Seriously. You find a good reference photo, and that gives an AI character tool like Nano Pro a clean, realistic baseline to work from. It's absolutely essential for a natural-looking result. Okay, so once you've got that consistent persona locked down, it's time for step 2. Generating the scene. This is all about creating the world your ad lives in, you know? It sets the entire tone and gives context for your product.
So where do you find that inspiration? Well, it really depends on what you're selling. If you're in fashion, Pinterest is an absolute goldmine. But let's say you're selling electronics or something for the home, you're better off using a tool like Social One. It shows you what video styles are already going viral, so you know what works.
Now, I need you to really hear this part because it's crucial. You cannot just type a simple sentence into an image generator and expect magic. It just doesn't work that way. A simple prompt will get you a simple and, frankly, a pretty poor output. So how do you get that amazing output? You use a tool like ChatGPT to create an amazing input. Just look at the difference here. You can take a simple idea, like girl in mirror selfie, combine it with a reference image, and ask ChatGPT to turn it into this incredibly rich, complex prompt that gives the AI every little detail it needs.
And let me share a little mistake from the source that you can learn from. The creator didn't proofread the big prompt from ChatGPT. So the AI generated this incredible image of a model wearing these amazing pants, but she wasn't wearing any shoes. It's a tiny detail, but it can totally ruin the vibe. So lesson learned, always read the prompt before you hit generate.
All right, we've got our persona, we've got our perfect high-res image. Now it's time for the real magic, where we turn that static picture into a moving, breathing, realistic video. And I know, this is the big question, right? We've all seen those clunky, kind of creepy AI videos, but the technology is moving so fast. What seemed impossible just yesterday is literally making people money today.
The process itself is, believe it or not, pretty straightforward. You take your final image, feed it back into ChatGPT, and ask for a detailed, second-by-second animation prompt. And here's a critical little detail. You want to tell it what the product's material is. That's what tells the video AI, in this case a model like Kling 3.0, how the fabric should move and catch the light. It's a game changer for realism. And the result is, well, it's just insane. You get this natural movement, fabric physics that look real, and lighting that feels totally authentic. It ends up looking less like an ad and more like a real creator just filming some user-generated content for their followers. Okay, for our final section, let's talk about an advanced hack that can save you a ridiculous amount of time and really let you scale up your content creation. This is where things get really powerful. A tool like Kling Omni lets you take that video you just perfected and then swap in a totally different product. You just upload a new image and the AI does the rest. You don't have to start from scratch.
I mean, think about what that means. You get the same authentic-looking video, the same natural movement, but now it's featuring a different item from your store. For any e-commerce brand, this is how you create a massive volume of automated marketing content at lightning speed. It's an absolute game changer. And that really just leaves us with one last, kind of mind-blowing thought. This entire process, this whole highly profitable workflow, it's not some prediction for the future. You can do this right now. So, if this is what's possible today, what does the near future even look like? What happens when this level of AI creativity is just the baseline for everyone?